Traveler, welcome to Rolling Renegades, the tabletop role-playing show where my friends, the Renegades, absolutely torture me and find out new ways to not level up. Anyway, it's actually been a while, not for you because of how our shows come out, but it's been a while for us, so I don't remember any corrections from the last episode. So if we screwed anything up, too bad, so sad, we're gonna move on. Anyway, kick it off. Previously on Rolling Renegades. This is actually pretty funny because I'm going to be stretching my memory on this one.
Didn't you already go through this?
No.
You just did the intro.
left.
You did the intro. What, you need to be here for everything?
You all decided to mess with Jon-ah. Is that what
Mess with?
Jon-ah? Is that what we want? Yeah, we want Jon-ah. Yeah, okay.
Mess with is a very strong implication there.
Yeah, Jon-ah. Yeah, you decided to mess with the Leartran, Jon-ah.
Jon-ah? Oh, blue guy.
Blue guy.
Jon-ah?
Yes, there you go. Thank you very much. So, you all decided that it would be a great idea to mess with him, and then you decided to learn about a wonderful
He messed
fight.
with us.
How is that messing?
I was just having a normal conversation with the guy. He just kept yelling.
Blue.
Not my fault he was ornery.
Well, instead of leveling up on that particular time when I was about to give you guys a level, you instead engaged in a battle with Jon-ah before you could get your level, which was funny because our bard had used up some of their spell slots and could have probably used the rest for this. So during the fight, we have Zeffy running away like a maniac and looking into people's windows. A little voyeuristic there, buddy.
He's on a list.
Zeffy is on a list. We also learned that, we already knew about the time aspect, is that time is very valuable, especially when you're fighting a Leartran, which they are weak to it. We do have Antiven, who decided to coat his weapon with the time, which was pretty brilliant, and I did account for that accordingly. We also learned that bronze is a important weapon for fighting Leartran, which is interesting because bronze has fallen out of favor now that steel weapons are available. Bronze probably can be found every so often, and we have found that at the blacksmith, which you traded a lovely photo of Jon-ah's rendition, since we have a resident artist here with Antiven.
He rolled real well, and now he's an artist.
Farmer artist.
Very, very amazing farmer, soldier, artist, paladin.
Very multi-talented
Creation.
It's the promise of a photo. Though.
I mean, literally, when you roll basically perfect
Did I not
stats.
give it to him already?
There
No,
you go.
He still has it.
What? I thought he
You
made
still
a
have the
copy.
photo.
I still have
copies.
There's now a copy.
Because
of
he's
it.
you're able to just make copies.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because he is just an
No,
artist.
of course.
Damn it.
So,
We got a great asset.
Also, you threw Jon-ah down a well, and you sprinkled the well, surrounded it with time. So
Season well.
it was very.
Gotta go time day, but yours is
It's a very well seasoned well. And time after time, you continue to apply more to it. Pretty good, right? And now we are at the point where we have Antiven and Zeffy have returned to the tavern where Rowan did not necessarily
Racist landlady.
appreciate the proprietor there.
Stand up for that.
And we now have a split party, interestingly enough. So
That's always brilliant.
never split the party, guys.
Never came with us.
You should have come to the nice hotel.
I got
They
green
were not
laundry on the
nice.
floor.
I don't understand why they were nice.
Oh,
So-
you're used to it.
We have Rowan kind of perched up top on top of the well, surrounded by time.
well.
So I'm pretty sure that's what Rowan had told me. Where they're
on
well,
top
they're
of
well,
the
they're well
Where
top.
I wasn't going to. I was going to not be on top.
I thought you wanted to like lie on the bed of time,
I want to lie on the bed of time.
which
is
the bed
the
of
well.
time is
It's on the
well.
top of the well.
It's around the well.
I did both.
It is
Yeah,
around.
I was
did
going to
the
be on
top
the
and, like,
ground. I was
around
going to
it.
be
Yeah,
on the
you
ground.
did like a whole lot of time
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
I was going to be on the ground.
When in
the
doubt.
whole time.
Okay, so you wanted to be on the
Because I don't
ground.
want to.
I had a much cooler idea in my head. Like you were on like
wow.
Fiddler on the roof kind of thing. That's kind of what I was thinking.
I mean, I guess I don't fall asleep.
Oh, is it
so
like
I
one
could
of
just
those
sit
wells
there.
with-
exactly.
Yeah,
Is it one
That's
of
kind of
those
what I was
wells?
thinking.
Oh, well,
Actually,
there we go.
Is it one of those wells with like a little roof over it?
exactly.
Oh, so you can
Oh,
lie on the roof.
Yeah,
I
that's
see.
exactly what I-
I didn't know
Well,
there
you
was
can
a
still- you
roof.
can still change
Yeah,
it.
there we go.
That,
Yeah.
that is how I envisioned it. Was Rowan was kind of sitting on the
Just
roof.
perched up there, just kind of strumming.
Yeah, kind of strumming, and we do have Fenrir sleeping out in the open. So
I'm there, I'm watching.
yeah, you're the at least we have two of the watches
Yeah, exactly.
separated.
We got the watches on both sides.
Yeah,
So.
so we're
Watching the
actually
ceiling
okay.
in my room.
Yeah, now I'm just hanging out.
So
It makes even less sense now that you don't sleep. Why would you stay at an inn as opposed to come with us?
Because I want
it's
to rest.
nice. Yeah, he still has to rest.
Yeah. I want to rest in a bed.
He still understands comfort.
Yeah, dude.
Does he though? All he talks about is vengeance.
Vengeance is comforting.
Vengeance is comforting.
I mean, yeah.
Quoteth the local resident expert in vengeance. So, either way, we start off back at the tavern, and it's actually with Antiven. So, Zephy has already gone to sleep, and you are in your room.
Have you ever
And
woken up?
Huh?
Are you
a
ever awake?
noise. Either way,
I hear a noise.
a noise kind of stirs you from your
Open
bed.
my already open eyes.
So your eyes are already open. You're like, noise. You sit up in your bed and you head over to the window. And outside of the window, you see
Jon-ah.
he came for you.
We're down a well.
You see. Actually, one of the things that you haven't really been paying much attention to, while you've been in the state of weird, not fully undead, not fully dead, not fully alive, so kind of a weird superposition of the three. One of the things that you haven't been really mentioning to anybody, or even basically noticing yourself, is that you see souls walking around. You see basically ghosts that aren't necessarily harmful, that they're still wandering the world, and they have a certain look to them, where inherently you know that they're mostly just kind of wandering. But interestingly enough, it also makes you question part of your relationship with Tiane and how Tiane deals with souls. Obviously, Tiane was very clear initially with all of you that she collects them, but yet they're able to walk around freely, and they come and go and they disappear. It's a very common thing.
After being collected by Tiana.
Yes. That's one of the interesting parts of an observation for you, is that, Tiane has brought you into the state of kind of undeath, not quite, but it's also given you visions of kind of Tiane's work, is that maybe part of the recollection of what you're seeing, or is more of Tiane allows the souls to return a little bit for a little bit of comfort. Or it could just be part of the year of Tiane. The year of Tiane is known very much for a weakness between life and death, which is part of at least the thought process of the necromancer that you happen to have run into previously. Good. That was a good necromancer. He got owned. But interestingly enough, as you
Child we murdered, right?
yes,
Not
Yes.
child.
What was his name?
teenager.
Teenager.
I didn't murder him. I just made him stop.
Yeah, you did. I'm pretty sure killing him.
I was
No,
I also made him stop moving.
Yeah, I was
Daniel was
Daniel.
his name.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
Okay. You think I'd remember that?
You think you would, but interestingly
Like half your
enough,
name. Write it down.
you go to the window this time, and you look out into the kind of the back street area, and you see the spirits of Saris, Sabine, and Sabin, and Edgar.
Sabine.
Sorry, I've been watching. I've been watching
I've been watching things that we cannot name
I've been watching that show
about the person.
where Sabine is in there. Sabin,
that one.
instead. So, but you see Saris, Sabin, and Edgar. And interestingly enough, though,
Saris is. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. We can't use this. I just.
do not
We can't. Yeah.
give me more things that I have to edit
Sorry.
out, please. But you end up seeing that there's something off with them. Is
Yeah,
that
they're dead.
okay?
You should wake up Bruce Willis and.
I'll give you that.
You're
But
Bruce Willis.
He's Bruce Willis.
Yes,
He does people.
No, I-
does people.
No, that's I would be the child.
yes.
Oh fuck.
Bruce Willis also sees the dead people.
He does,
that's
but
true,
he
that's
is
true, he
also
does.
himself dead. So I'm sorry, spoilers.
Wow, this is gonna be a great session.
25-year-old movie.
I had that movie spoiled for me by Lonely Island.
Oh,
Amazingly enough,
really? Well, it came out in like 98, so.
when you're looking out at your family, they're not like the other ghosts. Inherently, they're more faded,
His family.
and it is his family. Yes.
Oh, I
Like
The
Saris.
names that he
That
just
part.
said.
Oh, that's why you asked what his...
Sabin,
Okay.
Saris, and
I don't know that's the name of his family.
Wow, yeah, this is
It's like
amazing.
it's like this partisan for me or
If
something.
you were paying attention.
Yeah, if only.
If only we cared about your character.
But
thinking about
interestingly
Bruce
enough, they're faded. They're not like the very strong sort of outlines that you've seen of the previous ghosts and the previous spirits that walk the earth. They kind of look at you and they can't speak. But another thing calls your attention. A murder.
Of my family?
No, it's actually a murder of crows. There's crows right next to your family, and they kind of look up at you and they acknowledge your relationship with Tiane. You kind of have like this mutual agreement of being a harbinger of death or vengeance. You know, one and the same sometimes. And then the crows flap their wings. And as the crows fly by your window, your family disappears. And you go back to whatever you do at night. Brooding, anger, refocused on your vengeance. Maybe pledging to yourself to your oath.
Don't forget about the trees.
Don't forget about the trees.
Do you see,
Yeah, they said those
you
count.
you have yet to get vengeance for the trees.
Said those count.
do you see
We
the
threw him
souls
down
of
a well.
trees?
We did not kill him.
We threw him down a well.
Probably did not kill him. And
No, he ran through some other tunnel. He made a tunnel.
Did we hear that?
Yeah. That's what happened. Is he
That
was
is
making
the-
noise and he ran through something.
That is what we're thinking right now.
Yeah.
That is where the thought process was.
But we
So,
don't know.
No, we don't know.
We think strongly.
the only one that knows is me.
Yeah.
But
He has to believe that, otherwise he's going to throw more things down the well.
that is true.
You killed him. Good job.
Trees avenged.
We move over to Zephy, and I'm curious, Zephy. You've been on the travel for a little bit. Are you writing letters to your family back at home, or are you just kind of like, man, I am stuck here with these guys, and this is my life now?
So I don't know how to write.
Awesome. So at night you just go, I wish I knew how to write, and you fall asleep.
Basically, yeah.
That's his last
I think about my wife and children.
What are the names?
Can I double check?
He thinks about
The wife
so
is
hard.
a failure.
It's a failure.
Her name's
a
Effie.
failure?
She's a failure.
My children are Squania and Mistrafa, and also Zephinifa is a boy.
How many do
He
you
goes,
have?
I have 3 children.
Oh, goodness gracious.
My son goes by Mose though.
Oh, you have a Zephinifa? You have one named after yourself?
Yeah.
Narcissist.
Really?
Are they a junior? Or
It is customary in my family. In my
Narcissism runs deep in that family.
it's customary in my people.
Are they a second or a junior?
He goes by Mose.
Oh.
From yours, since that one was pretty quick.
I miss my children.
Rowan, you're on top of the well,
Pling.
On top of the world.
playing
Very
the,
softly, very softly.
playing your lute,
Just-
very very softly, and I want you to roll perception.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to think that you failed.
14. Do I get a plus anything?
Don't worry about that. Plus, it's more than enough to pass.
Yay! Sorry, I need my piece of paper that has all my things on it.
That's probably a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It's called my piece of paper that has all my things on it.
She knows the words.
words?
He doesn't.
She brought the players.
Oh, you brought the book.
I read all of the things. I
Yeah.
prepared. I
She-
come prepared.
She is prepared.
I forgot I had it.
She takes
Mine's sitting in the living room.
D&D
Mine's
seriously.
on the desk when I was reading
I
it.
am.
She even has her character leveled up, I swear.
I know. It says 4.
It does say 4?
It says 4.
Did you pick a feat or did you improve your
Didn't we roll?
There's
I
that.
believe
I'm
we
pretty
rolled.
sure Rowan has
Can't
feet.
roll for
We rolled for health.
health.
did we get her
I'm pretty sure Rowan has feet.
Suggestion.
We also have an
That's spells.
Suggestion.
No, that's
Yeah, but
a
did we
spell.
give you a feat or did we increase one of your skills? Rowan is on top of the well playing the song, and Rowan looks out into the night and sees eyes staring back at them,
That's wrong.
again?
and the eyes kind of do a slow blink and then disappear as they go back into the night. And you weren't visited by that creature again, at least for tonight.
So the specter returns and
The specter returns and
also
Stares
goes
at
away
you.
again.
stares at you and then disappears.
Hey.
And that brings us to Fenrir. As you sleep, you wake up in a place. And it's brown and dark. There's a smell of rotten eggs in the air, sulfur. Part of you might even think of fire and brimstone, so part of you might even think it's hell. But the smell is warm and overwhelming. And there's bodies strewn about. The bodies themselves are of the Scrawn people and a whole lot of non-Scrawn. A whole lot of them. You take a quick gander around and you see that there are many holy symbols strewn about on all of the non-Scrawn that exist there. And you look down to your right, and Riley's there. Nothing.
Riley?
Exactly. And you're like,
Riley.
not Rowan. Riley? Mac, have you screwed up the names of the people? No, it's actually it is Riley.
What are you doing in someone else's dream?
Riley is there,
Streamed up.
and you see Riley kind of trying to manifest the fireball.
Oh my god.
Wait, hold on.
Nice.
We tried.
You start to take some steps forward in the. Now that you've recognized it, it's a battlefield. I'll let you roll. I'll let you roll history real quick, and we'll figure out.
4. It would be 5.
Fantastic.
I know nothing.
No, it's enough. One would have been
Really?
basically.
5 is enough?
It's a sliding scale of how much you get. Basically, one was you have no idea, and I tell you nothing. The rest were basically a pass, and I'll give you something. This is a very epic battle for the Scrawn people. This is when the Scrawn actually have gotten pushed back into the untamed regions, because ultimately, they had joined forces with kind of the normies to, let me elaborate on the normies. This is specifically after the disappearance. So when the magic had kind of been brought away and the theocracies were starting to try to take form and to try to grab land. The Scrawn were used as a tool by the normal people to fight back against the paladins and the clerics that tried to take much more than they were ever should have. Okay. So your race, even though it is feared in the land, your race is directly related to the peace that they now all enjoy here. The Scrawn were unfortunately used as a tool, but it was a very effective tool to keep the theocracies kind of in check. And now that's actually part of why we see most of the peace that is on this land is because of the existence of the Scrawn and some of those ancient allegiances. Now, obviously, most people view the Scrawn as dangerous, scary, intimidating. And
extra fee worthy.
Yes, extra fee worthy. Which is inherently something that you guys kind of just take it. And to be fair, I mean, your culture is very difficult for a civilized
non-Scrawn.
Yeah, a non-Scrawn culture where fighting is not necessarily seen as bad. It's one of these things that's encouraged, maybe not to the death per se, because losing a body is, that's one less sword that you can bring to bear. But there is the culture is a little bit more accepting of violence.
It's a good way to resolve conflict.
Yes. So
it is a way to resolve conflict.
If they stop moving, it's done.
Yeah.
So you're walking through this, and Riley's next to you, and you see a figure out in the. Nice. You see a figure kind of farther out, and the figure turns to you, and you see Tiane. And Tiane looks at you, and she then looks around, and she starts off with, "So many souls were lost that day. It was a good day for me, bad day for you. But we are here now, and it's been interesting watching you, Fenrir. I know that you've had a few missteps, and you've been saved by the monk, which was a little weird."
That's right. Embarrassing.
But I think you're ready now. And your weapon's a great axe, right?
Yes.
If I remember correctly.
Great axe.
That's why I hold on to it. Had to dig it out of the rocks.
Tiane grabs your great axe and she makes it look very effortless, by the way. I mean, I put in effort into my movement. Hers was very effortless. It's just boom. And she imbues it with some of her energy. At this point, and our audience will probably pick up on, you have ascended to picking a zealot barbarian. So now, whenever the rules, if I remember correctly, and obviously we'll get corrections, but if I remember correctly, on your turn, for one of your attacks, you can add in either a 1d6 of radiant energy or a 1d6 of necrotic energy. Nice. And you get to choose accordingly. So the radiant energy, you can think of it as Tiane's divinity. And the necrotic energy, you can think of it as, well, it's your power's coming from Tiane. So necrotic definitely makes sense. So depending on which way you feel, you can say it's going to be radiant. You can say it's going to be necrotic accordingly.
Each?
I'm feeling like death.
It's one. They get it on one attack, if I remember correctly.
Full.
I have to reread.
One attack
Per turn. Per turn. If I
You
remember
only have one
correctly.
attack right now, so.
Yes, if I remember correctly, it's one attack per turn. I would have to reread.
That happens over all
I got
the
it
time.
down,
I
so.
sew things into this.
So Tiane hands you your great axe, and you feel the power kind of radiating through it.
Please don't do that.
It's really high.
Yeah. And Riley kind of goes, and then flames start wrapping around you as Tiane disappears. And you wake up. But not only do you wake up, all of you hear,
All of us?
boom!
I can hear it? Wait.
All of you.
You're
Every single one of you.
But I'm sleeping.
Well, you're now all woken up.
Did I wake up? Okay.
It is
Did the
now
whole town
morning.
hear it or just
The entire town heard it.
Okay.
Okay. What direction did it come from?
South for you, and
from
then
the well.
pretty close for you. But either way, boom! Big explosion. Actually, I want you to roll dexterity real quick.
7 plus something. 1. I got it.
You get startled, and you're like, and you actually kick off some of the shingles that are on the well, but you manage to stay up on the well. As you hop down, you wake up to the loud explosion. Whoa! Hey!
Riley, what
And
did you
then-
do?
This world has shingle technology?
Yes.
Wow.
Pretty amazing.
That was impressive.
I know, right?
That's what you took away.
I did.
I hear a loud explosion. And actually 3 shingles falling down.
Wow. Oh, clink, clink.
You've made the list.
Oh, no.
He hasn't made my list.
Shingles.
I don't want to get shingles.
Oh, I knew someone who had it.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no.
You two, what do you want to do? Rush towards the explosion?
No. I wake
I'll-
up and I'm like, did you
I'll
hear
go,
that?
I'll go to his, knock on his door.
Hey, bud.
Hey,
You
wake
guys,
up.
You guys weren't
I,
snuggling.
I am up. Did you hear that?
Yes, that's why I'm knocking.
Huh. That was weird. I'm going to go back to sleep.
No,
What? Why not?
because we should go look at what happened.
Why? I'm tired, dude. What time is it?
It sounded like an explosion.
Is it still dark out?
It's about 10 a.m.
Oh.
Also, yeah,
oh.
it's late.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. You guys, everybody slept very well.
All right.
Rowan
Fine.
just whatever.
Fine, let me get dressed.
If anybody wants to give me a tip,
You took the. You're like, yeah, I gotta get dressed.
I slept in my armor, or laid down in my armor.
Be careful about that because that can actually lead to encumbrance.
Hey,
Just pointing it out.
my armor was next to the bed.
There you go. That's correct. You're like, 10 minutes later. Did you hear that explosion 10 minutes ago?
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
I also heard you putting on your entire fucking wardrobe.
It makes sense why you went back to sleep.
Yeah. What kind of armor do you
It's
have?
more like a lot of clunk.
Half plate, right? Or is it chain?
I forget.
Did you get half plate?
You know, it's going to turn into, eventually we'll get far enough in the
Chainmail.
series
Chainmail. Okay.
that
That's
it'll turn into Ronin Warriors,
But,
Yeah.
where he just goes and the armor appears on the sub armor.
Here's the fun thing. I think all armor takes the same amount of time to put on in D&D.
Does it?
I thought so.
No,
Oh, wow.
it's by
I thought
it's
plate
by
was,
it's at least by
Is it?
weight.
I lied. Don't correct me, people.
I know.
Don't worry. We will.
I know. I feel like full plate takes longer than other heavy
I think
armors.
my
I don't-
gut
I
says
think
plate,
there's a table.
plate
I
takes a
know.
while.
I'm pretty sure.
Dawn and Doff.
Well, light armor.
Actually, it is Dawn and Doff,
those-
actually.
I know.
Those are the.
I didn't make that up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you think I learned those words?
I didn't come up
We
with
ride at dawn. Not that kind of dawn. What would you two like to do? done enough.
I was just gonna say before somebody tries to correct me, it is different. Light armor is 1 minute, medium 5. So I only took 5 minutes.
Oh, that's medium?
Yeah,
Medium is fine.
heavy armor is
Chainmail.
10.
Yeah, chainmail would be medium.
Oh, I thought chainmail was heavy.
No. He doesn't have heavy yet. I mean, his AC is going to be insane once he gets to heavy.
It's already pretty big.
That's already pretty good.
His AC is already ridiculous. This is what happens when you allow people to roll stats.
Ow.
Thanks, God.
I mean, it wasn't really from...
Thanks, God.
Max approves.
My AC didn't really come that much from rolling.
Dex plus
3?
Yeah, exactly.
Wait,
Dex plus armor
you said
equals
chainmail,
awesome.
right? Chainmail's heavier.
So I have time to
It is heavy?
Chainmail's heavy armor.
How is chainmail heavy armor?
That doesn't make any
And
sense.
I think you might
mean,
be
it
getting
weighs
mixed
a
up
lot.
with scale mail. Or chain shirt. Chain shirt's medium.
Wait, so chainmail is heavy armor?
Chainmail's heavy armor.
All right, 10 minutes later then.
I don't know how chainmail takes that long.
I don't know.
Like plate mail, yes, I can see 10 minutes, but how does chainmail take 10 minutes?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Shield
I didn't
takes
think
1
of it.
action, so that's what,
Yeah.
6 seconds?
Yeah.
All right. Shield is literally
10 minutes, 6 seconds later.
10 minutes later. And Taven's just like, okay,
Gotta buckle it in correctly.
hey,
Buckle up.
I heard an explosion 10 minutes ago.
I don't hear an explosion.
Let's we should probably go investigate, hey?
Yeah, okay, yeah, back to that conversation.
Yeah, we already had a conversation. That's fine.
No, I'm just saying we're back to the end of it. It's 10 a.m. It's time to go.
You guys run out of the tavern, and now you two are up, Rowan and Fenrir.
So Riley, did you make this?
I did not explode a thing.
No,
Riley. Did Riley make the thing?
Yeah.
you did dream about him doing a fireball.
I saw him doing a fireball and an explosion, and I wake up to an explosion in real life.
You saw him doing a fireball and explosion?
Yeah,
Where? When? How?
on the battlefield. Tiana was there. And Riley.
Can you do that, Riley?
So did you do
No
this?
questions about the battlefield.
Did you do this
So
explosion?
did you do this right now? Did you
Where is
did you
it?
make an explosion happen right
What
now?
did you do?
What did you do, Riley? Was this you? Was it?
Okay, if you didn't
Too
do
many
it,
bees?
where did this go? Where is this? Did you know where this
I
that
don't
boom
know. I
is?
just fell off the roof.
I thought you didn't fall.
I didn't fall. I mean, I landed. I just didn't hurt myself coming off the roof.
I thought you managed.
fall.
I thought you managed to
I
stay.
scrambled and then I jumped. Basically,
Oh.
I scrambled and jumped.
I missed the
How
jump.
close is the explosion to them?
They are actually
It was very
close.
sudden. It startled me too. I don't
They are actually very, very
Okay.
close.
Did they pass their dexterity saves?
I scrambled and fell.
They did enough to rip off shingles and then establish that shingles are a technology in this universe. So congratulations.
For later.
And amazingly, you heard them fall.
It's not.
It's gonna happen in episode 100 where I'm gonna bring up that shingles exist again. All right.
And he's gonna be just as
Maybe
surprised.
it's just in this town, and everybody else just has thatched roofs.
There you go. I am
They invented shingle technology. They are on the forefront, cutting edge of technology in whatever town we're in that I don't fucking remember.
Well, that's a great question. We're in Percy.
Percy?
Yeah, we're in Percy.
I wrote it down.
Nicely done.
I got a map, remember?
Yeah, because nobody has keen mind. You're still in the middle of the conversation with figuring out why Riley's in the sleep, why you're in the battlefield, and well, you just were playing music and
Yeah, I
life
was
is
just hanging out. Riley was next to me this whole time. He did not make an explosion happen.
No, he was with me.
I ran away this whole time. He's been here.
He was with me and Tiani.
I mean,
Was Riley
he did make
sleeping
weird
in
noises
Seattle?
during his sleep. Like, it did sound like he was in a battle, but he's been here.
Riley, did you see that? I understood half of that, and I'm scared.
Riley was just pondering his orb.
Well, that was your conversation with Riley, so did you get your answer?
Yes.
There you go.
Sounds like he was with me. Where's the explosion?
Yeah, maybe.
For you, it'd be more to the west, so approximately that region right there.
Where's the well in there?
The well region is approximately here-ish. And you guys stayed up and up in the.
All right.
And one last one. Where's the house of the person that he murdered? Is it close to the explosion?
Who murdered?
You murdered the old woman.
Jonah's house is around there, so that's.
Also,
You mean the.
Lady,
Not John.
Oh, you mean
shopkeeper.
Yeah.
Sorry, you
Yeah,
killed
where's
so many
everything?
people that I don't even know.
I killed like
murder
two
anybody.
people.
Wait, no, she died on her own.
Yeah, she had a heart attack.
We didn't kill her.
She suffered 1d4 psychic damage.
It's not our fault she's got a weak.
Emotional damage.
Not our fault. She has a weak constitution.
Oh, that's fine. You're the one that burned down her house. Could the house be the
I didn't
reason?
burn that. She dropped a fire.
Could the house be the reason why the explosion happened? Is it close to it?
Why?
Nope. The explosion would have been up into the north. This is
And
more
that
to
would have
the
been like a while ago.
west.
Did they contain the fire?
Not really. It was really bad. Like, people went to contain the fire after. Yeah, you guys are bad.
I didn't do anything.
You murdered someone and caused their house to burn down.
I didn't murder anybody.
Depends on
Only
your
the
definition.
necromancer.
I think you could count it as
That was
manslaughter
murder.
at
That was
that point.
self-defense.
I don't think you can count somebody having a heart attack as not manslaughter.
Involuntary
No,
manslaughter, psychic damage.
no.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
that,
fine.
What kind of laws do they
yeah,
have?
I don't think
Water
I don't
Town?
think a
All right,
heart
well-
attack can.
I think the truth is I just need to subtract that from your total.
I'm already so far ahead of you, it doesn't matter.
Well, he almost fell into the water, so we're good.
I had to lull you into a security. False sense of security.
Words.
I liked the phrasing.
Words.
Is you a word there?
I'm a scrawny. You think I speak English well?
English.
He's
What's English?
Common? What? English? There's English people here? The Brits are everywhere. They invaded this realm too.
So
So
anyways, the explosion was away from us.
close, but it is
Yeah.
away. Yes,
But not at the shop.
And
not at the shop. That
and nowhere else that we've been.
I am glad.
I like
we did
the
not
look on that one too. Not at the shop. Wasn't me this time. Not at the shop.
Or the first time.
You know, it's really well. I won't tell you. You're gonna. There's something you'll find out.
Oh no.
Don't worry about it. It'll
I
be
do
good.
worry about it.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
Do you want to go look at it?
Yeah, I guess.
Let's go.
Okay.
I mean, like, there's not really a reason to check it out because
Something-
we're only inviting more danger to
I mean,
ourselves.
an explosion.
Counterpoint.
now-
Counterpoint. Something is on fire, and we can go watch it. Riley is in.
And
Man makes a good
you
point.
can
Sorry.
steal the items like you did from the shop.
I suppose. I mean, I guess it is something to check out.
Maybe it's
What
just
else,
fireworks.
what else do we have to do?
And let's
We're supposed to meet up with our friends, I guess, or the
We have
people. I
friends?
guess we know, like
Wait, what people?
the people we know.
Let's-
You.
Oh, us two.
Let's also be fair
Oh.
that you are actually.
I thought we were there already.
No, we're
You're
not.
now all officially level 4 because you made it through the night without fighting something.
Yay!
The shadow didn't come closer.
Yeah.
Well,
Riley fought something.
I fought sleep.
And you saw a murder of crows.
Oh yeah, I was like, what murder?
He's like, murder? Murder. Yeah, murder of crows. You know what's funny? I thought of that joke so long ago, and I was like, I'm so proud of myself.
for that.
Don't worry. You're next.
It's just crows.
I mean, if it's that level, it's nothing to worry about.
I feel like I can take on some crows.
I want to make friends with the murderer.
He's gonna find some messed up crows in the fucking monster manual. It's gonna be great. He's already got them. Yes, let's go. I want to kill some crows.
Don't you worry. This is my anti-Nate cabinet. It's specifically built for you.
Love it.
You have a whole cabinet.
I do.
I have an entire cabinet just for Nate.
I do like to mess with.
He'll say something and I'll be like, "Oh,
I do like
really?"
to mess with Mac.
Nate's caused us many issues.
It's funny because it's true, but
It is true. I
That is
say
not a crow.
things.
that is not a crow. But I do have. Don't worry about that. I do have a murder. So
My hair is so pretty.
Oh. I
fantastic.
thought you were in pain or something.
So
It's so pretty, it's painful.
So pretty.
It hurts how pretty it is.
you, You walk down the street.
Except for him, he waddles.
Toward the explosion. And as you guys look up, you see the remnants of a firework.
Called it.
Hey, it was worth it. Yeah.
Like 20 minutes later, it's still
For them.
falling.
Not
Because
you
we,
guys.
because we were like,
You guys are slow as hell because of the armor.
I'm sorry. Why are they doing fireworks at 10 a.m.?
How can you see them?
That's what I mean.
Because they all want to do Fireball.
That's right.
That's right.
They all want to do
That's right.
Fireball and Percy.
Right. Oh, right. They were going to have the festival for the kid with the fireball and the... Okay.
Can't wait till the kid arrives.
Okay. Oh, yeah. They don't know yet, do
He's
they?
gonna.
They don't know yet. They don't know yet.
All right, let's
Can't he
progress
necromance
so we can
himself?
actually like be in the group. I keep forgetting that we're not actually there yet.
Can he necromance himself?
No.
Back to life.
Maybe. Is he a lich?
Yeah, unless he's a lich, I'd probably not.
Liches actually do not exist in this
What?
world yet.
Did you just go to sleep?
That was like a snort.
That was awesome.
It was like a guffaw.
Wow, good word.
Thank you.
So either way, you arrive early, and you see that there is a festival going on. Everybody is excited. There are the various merchants on the side. People are having fun in the center. And interestingly enough, you kind of have like an area that kind of looks like a gallows, but not quite. So it's more of a rage stage, I guess we'll call it, without the overarching.
Stage?
Raised
stage.
Raised.
Yeah, we rage
I
against
like
the stage.
I like
rage
stage better.
Rage stage. So
Like a little bandstand.
it's like a little bandstand.
Yeah.
It might have at one point been a gallows.
It's their mosh pit.
It's a multi-purpose
Stage.
stage.
Yes, it is a multi-purpose stage, but it could have been a gallows at one point just because of where it was. There is a hatch, so there's a big old banner that says "Welcome back, Daniel," and another banner, "We love you, guy." It's great.
We love you guys.
We love you, guy. Yes, we love you, guy. That's their vernacular. We love you, guy.
We love you guys.
Which is actually funny because there's actually a reused sign for a guy that was named Guy. But they turned it into like a fun vernacular because they're like, "Hey, guy."
Just reuse the same banner.
Oh, they totally reused the same banner.
Festival.
So everything is fun and exciting, and you see people eating, and there's a little bit of dancing and conversation. There is a something that is covered by a sheet or a blanket or whatever, kind of blocking. It's near the stage area as you arrive. And immediately you're kind of put at ease of, life is good. Well, things are okay. And shortly after, or long after, ching, 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 Antiven and Zephy
Has anyone been around like
finally
Tino
show up.
before? Because it doesn't make that sound.
Yeah.
All right.
More of
Is that better? Is that closer?
It's closer.
Shouldn't be
Get
that
better,
loud.
with your sound effects, man.
Yeah,
Come
it's
on.
really. It's not that loud.
I'll step in.
Like,
Wait till you fight the horse-sized crow, and then.
Like,
I am very excited.
if there's a festival happening, you're
Can I
not going
write
to
it?
hear my chainmail.
Oh yeah, we hear your chainmail because you're walking in like you have cowboy spurs on and everything. It's great.
But there's fireworks in the festival, like, you're not going to hear it.
There was a firework. That's all they could afford. There was one.
And then you sit in the middle.
Yeah, 10 a.m.
A really loud
time for fireworks.
But
It was awesome, dude. You should have seen it.
We saw it. It was pretty cool.
Wait, they have gunpowder?
They do.
Are there guns?
Guns do exist.
Wait,
Do I know this?
I
Zephy
need
know this?
a new weapon.
Zephy,
wait, what?
Sword gun.
guns do exist.
They're not very
But
reliable.
remember
but-
that.
Quit. I don't want to be a part of a world where guns exist.
Remember, guns are going to be inherently horrendous. Loading time.
It's like a musket.
You're thinking musket, flintlock. It's horrendous.
One of us.
Ugh,
That's lame.
guns.
We got to do something about that.
That's lame.
Huh?
We got to take away everyone's
Fantasy
guns.
worlds should not have guns in them. I just feel fantasy worlds should not have guns in them.
Oh, they should not have guns. They have shingles, but they can't have guns.
No.
So,
think
Well,
that's
when you run into a gun, I'll let you know. But they're not typically on Cronus. To be fair.
I think they're fairly rare.
I can't believe it.
Probably.
They are incredibly
Really
rare,
against
and they're not very good.
I'm
To be fair.
incredibly against this decision.
I can hear our friends coming.
And Tevin and Zephy finally catch up to you guys.
Hey guys.
Where's the murder?
What?
What murder?
I heard an explosion. I assumed.
Oh, that was just Riley.
No, there was a firework.
Riley.
No, there was a firework.
Who'd you kill?
It wasn't Riley. He had some weird
Who'd you kill, boy?
drug
Who'd you
dream or
kill?
something.
Killed everyone?
Yes. Wow, you're speaking Riley really good. Wow.
I'm used to talking to animals.
Wow. You're incredible. That's exactly what Riley said. Everyone. Nicely done.
There were a lot of bodies at our feet.
Riley's very emotive, apparently. So.
Riley is incredibly emotive and also has appendages that
Opposable.
connect to that. Opposable feathers.
You can do jazz fingers.
Oh, just feathers.
Jazz wings.
It's called flying.
Jazz feathers. So either way, you show up, and at this point, now that everyone is here, I would like perception check from everybody. What is it?
You got an 11. I got a 10.
13 plus.
What's perception?
8.
Oh,
Wisdom.
I get plus 3.
15.
I got 13.
I don't like this orange die. It's already rolling poorly, but 8.
Good enough.
Wisdom.
I just wanted to get a general gut feeling.
I have plus 3.
14.
13.
13 or 14?
13 and 14?
13, 14, 15.
Okay. So what I need out of you is a history check. And then what else am I going to pull off out of that one?
14.
Not bad.
For just him?
Just him. So you see nothing of interest anyway. And it's likely the way that I would interpret this dice roll is more of that you have been mostly isolated into the Scrawn kind of society. So what they notice is not necessarily very exciting for you. They're just people at that point.
Okay.
Yours is a little bit on the lighter side because obviously coming from the dreaming or the realm of dreams,
Dreamatorium.
you've seen a lot of things. But their significance is lost on you.
Yeah.
Except for you see the bard again.
There's a bard.
The bard from the tavern that they saw previously.
The one that was
The one that was crooning and kind of sounded like Roy Orbison.
All right, and was talking at me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dreamy
That's all
guy
you do.
will get you, and I'm like,
Yes.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Well, that wasn't
So-
what do I know?
You identify the
You
bard
remember,
by
you remember.
the bard's outfit is full of goldish and goldish colored. Obviously can't afford gold, but goldish colored clothing and also the purple kind of
purple.
accents. Yes, can't
Gold and
afford.
purple. Damn.
Can't afford the purple.
Those are royal colors.
Purple is very difficult, especially since it comes from snails or slugs, one of the two. Either way, you notice this, and you identify that one as a follower of Taranak. So at that point, your next roll was for history. Very briefly, the history of Taranak, and the reason why Taranak is even important now is what he represents for people. So while the bards typically like Taranak because Taranak was a bard, a very, very impressive bard, Taranak at a more fundamental level has upset the balance of the gods. So the duodecim, the 12, whatever you want to call them, Taranak killed one of them. And he himself became a god. So the bards, not all bards are of Taranak's kind of following.
Wait, did he replace one of the 12?
Yes,
He replaced the one that he killed. So he ascended to that spot, which put all the other gods on notice of, oh, we're not truly immortal. They may have been there at the beginning of time, and they might have, set everything up, but they're not invincible. Taranak gave...
Immortal, but can be killed.
Yes.
That's generally how immortal works.
That is... There you go. But the existence of Taranak and his story is one of, exceeding one's own station in life, becoming better, which is why you'll see bards of Taranak, which is one of the bards that you saw, but you didn't have the full grasp of it because you've never been in the Lord of Dreams actual nightmares. Mm-hmm. The Lord of Dreams nightmares actually include Taranak.
Oh, got you.
Because
he's afraid.
Everyone was put on notice by Taranak.
Got you.
So, but in recent history, Taranak has been very mollified, very passive, and hasn't gone after any of the other ones.
Well, he's already up there.
He already got what he wanted.
Pretty much. So but that's one of the interesting parts of seeing that bard. Mm-hmm. Now, for your aspect of the bard being a little bit more clairvoyant-esque, mm-hmm. If, that is one of the links that you guys can come up with if it points out that's a bard of Taranak and gives you a little bit of the history, and then it's a little bit of an inspiration there. So next up in the interesting crowd that you see is, let me make sure I pronounce this correctly.
It's Daniel.
George.
Yes. No. You see a
No
traveler.
problem.
Wow. That one's going to be fun. You see a traveler of Arlen.
Blue.
So a traveler of Arlen is a... Arlen in general is kind of a cultish sort of following. They do not subscribe to any of the traditional gods, but they live in such a way of very devout religious beliefs. They typically keep to themselves, so to see one outside of their usual community is a little weird.
Is there just one?
There is just one in the crowd, but you guys would pick up on it and you would have seen it, yet again not knowing the significance of very interesting outfit, seen it before.
Can't place it.
Right. But you do see a traveler of Arlen, which is a little bit weird. Now, to be fair, this one is probably here to do business. Probably trying to get some sort of trade going of whatever their community doesn't produce, trying to get that out of Percy. However, he's pretty far from home. You will go into the land where Arlens exist on your way to fight the Blue-Eyed Witch. If we ever get there.
Yeah.
That's one of the other interesting characters that you see in there. And then you see other ones. People that clearly must have been from Mulberry. So that they have the silken outfits. And then it's a mix of various races. So mostly you're seeing humans, but you're seeing halflings. And there are some elves kind of mixed in there. But interestingly enough, as my voice gives way, as everybody is getting ready to celebrate Thaniel and having fun, there is one last check to happen. This check only succeeds on a nat 20.
Oh.
Only. All four of you dice.
Any of my dice do that.
I have few dice, so I don't know.
Try the
All
crystal.
four of you are allowed to take the roll.
The crystal.
All four of you are allowed to take the I don't have a helmet. But all
work.
all four of you are allowed to
Wait, don't you want to listen first?
take the roll. All right. There's no penalty for taking the roll, but it only succeeds on a nat 20 of what information I'm going to give you.
All right. Information.
Gears.
Okay, hi.
What is it?
2.
Damn it.
Ah,
That's one
by
of the,
two,
one of the
off
right
by-
ones. That's one of the right ones.
Yeah.
It's an
Let,
11.
let me try.
just add a 0 to it.
No,
Don't you
No,
have
it's an
inspiration
11. I was
anyways?
messing with
he
it.
said it's 11.
It's actually an 11.
Yeah.
What did you get?
I got an 18.
No, it's close.
Was close.
Also 11.
All right.
Which one?
Come on,
Last
Nancy.
one.
Come on, Nancy. Orange.
Of course you did.
4.
18.
So
So this is going to be the interesting part because this not succeeding on this roll means that you're about to learn something.
Gonna learn today.
I mean,
Exactly, going to learn today. So you all kind of gather around the stage, and it's kind of more of like a semicircle around the stage as the people are kind of moving the kind of the covered cloth shape, whatever it is. The shape itself is approximately human sized, a little bit, maybe a little bit bigger, maybe a little bit smaller.
I think I know what this is. Guys, we should leave.
And interestingly enough,
Guys, we should leave.
because there's a whole lot of people standing, you're going to get one more roll before whatever's about to happen.
each.
And this is going to be a perception check for each of you.
Guys, we should leave.
Does Nate know what it is, or does Zeffy know what it is?
Nah, Nate knows what it is.
Well, then we can't work on that. Nat 1.
Woo!
22.
Plus
Four.
what? It's perception?
22.
It's perception.
So I've got 16 total.
7.
22.
22 total.
Nice.
So as
I'm still looking at the firework.
That's gone. Very
I
gone.
got a Nat 1.
He's looking at it in his memories. That was a good firework.
that was a great firework. Man, I miss fireworks. Or it's PTSD from the war. Who knows? Wait, I heard 22 and maybe an 18.
I got 16.
16.
16 was a roll for me. Or 18 was a
It
roll
was
for me.
13 plus 3.
Yeah, but 22 is what I wanted.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what happens. So as the cloaked object goes to the kind of the center, and as people are getting ready, there's kind of a natural hush that falls across the crowd. Very interestingly enough, that a crowd that usually would become more raucous or a little bit more boisterous suddenly grows quiet.
Just gonna say.
And
Tell you why
then
later.
Fenrir, your senses kind of flare up slightly. In the corner of your eye, you look into the crowd.
His Fenrir tingle.
His spider sense tingled, okay?
I was going to go there.
Fenrir tingle.
Fenrir tingle, exactly. Either way. This is a very important moment. Right as they're about to unveil what's underneath the sheet, Fenrir, out of the corner of your eye, you catch a very attractive looking fellow. Jon-ah
Oh my gosh.
is in.
He looked at me when he said
The sheet?
I mean, you are very attractive looking.
Is he
Jon-ah is.
actually that attractive, or did he just make him look that attractive in the drawing?
You can thank
I made him.
Stella, who has upgraded Jon-ah's.
Cavalesque.
Yes,
From Scrawny Man.
completely changed
Cavalesque.
my original vision of Jon-ah.
It's like Cap back in the 1920s versus Cap.
Oh yeah, totally. Oh, it's totally after the super soldier serum. Yes, same. Yes. Either way, you catch Jon-ah out of the corner of your eyes as the
Yeah, but I can't just not swear.
sweet as the curtain rises up, and what you see is a kind of a stuffed body that says, "You did this to me." There's a sign on it on him. There's kind of like this mannequin, sort of more like scarecrow kind of thing. So think of kind of how scarecrows are kind of put together with the hay hanging out and then the shirts and whatnot. It's dressed as Thaniel with a sign on it that said, "You did this to me." And interestingly enough, there's ashes at the base of at the base of this scarecrow like creature, and I'm not gonna mince words. Those ashes are what's left of Thaniel.
Yeah, you gotta go.
So clearly, whoever has set this up grabbed all the ashes of Thaniel and put them down there.
Good band name.
Ashes of Thaniel. Yes.
That is good.
Why was he all ashes?
Because of your
You.
radiant
Because you
smite, where
smote the crap out of him.
you smote him so
I
hard.
didn't realize only ashes were left.
Yes.
I forgot.
You smote him so hard that you turned him into just ashes.
We should go.
Yes.
We should. No, give me your bronze weapon and we
Festival.
should go. Give me your sword.
It might be a little suspicious if we just bail.
I mean,
We have a
we
problem.
did tell them we weren't here for the festival. We were on our way.
By the way,
We've seen the fireworks.
Let's just chill for a little bit.
No, we've seen the fireworks.
Let's just chill for a
Time
little
to
bit.
go.
Just back away slowly.
Yeah, okay.
Back away slowly.
Let's get away from, and I kind of nod towards the direction of blue.
Jana.
Jon-ah.
But you
So
wanna-
is
you
Jon-ah
wanna
on the
go
stage or
closer
is he in
to
the
him?
audience?
Away.
Jon-ah is in the audience, interestingly enough.
Aren't the Popo looking for him now?
They were last
Constables.
night, but they might not be
They
confident.
were, but how much do you think they actually believe that it was Jon-ah?
They also might be looking for the actual beast itself rather than the person.
Yep.
So,
They're
operating
in the-
at limited rank capacity.
So to answer your question, they were looking for the Leertran. They know you mentioned that it was Jon-ah, but there is a lack of belief that it's actually Jon-ah.
Lack of faith.
No.
So what I'm telling you,
we could make him transform in front of everybody.
Yeah. Were you ever blue?
I still have some time, right?
Did you do that?
No.
Did you blue yourself?
No. I was joking.
I was just curious because I'm like, so many things that I need to come up with.
Mac, I still have some
you
time,
should say
right?
that.
You do have time. You have time to get out of there.
Yeah.
But also,
Pocket time.
We do have time to get out of there.
but we also have time.
You do have a little bit of time left over. It's not a lot, but you do have a little bit of time left over.
So we can kind of go.
She's in my sword.
So where are we picking this up again?
You got the bronze sword now.
This is the weirdest
Oh, that's
thing
true.
ever. It's like, yeah.
Does it do double damage if I? What if I put time on my bronze
Yeah, one
sword?
man is seasoning a sword. One person is grabbing their duck and backing away, Sean.
Yeah, I don't know if I need to season my sword if I have a bronze.
Seasoning your sword would not enable you to do anything special.
All right. So just for
It's
pocket
already
time.
bronze.
Do it
Pocket time.
anyways.
Pocket time.
I'm just thinking of like a cast iron thing. You just put it in the oven with time on it, just have it bake in.
Just put my sword in there.
Coat it with a little bit of oil.
That's how you season it, yeah.
So, anyways, guys, Jon-ah's over there, and this is someone is making a really bad puppet of something you've done. So,
Yeah, because you kept missing.
I feel like you're making excellent points. I feel like he's making excellent points.
we should wander away.
I think whoever did the whole puppet thing is the one who did.
Is there like anything we need in this town? The festival is a lot less fun.
I mean,
that
we
there's a murder
we
man.
kind of could use like supplies and like money.
I didn't spend
but-
money to sleep
but-
last night because number one, I don't sleep, and number two, they were asking.
Did we?
We didn't
Did we
pay.
pay? I thought-
No, because we saved like something.
You didn't pay?
That's why we slept there.
Yeah.
We told you.
Once we
That's why we went.
once we showed up, she was like, "Hey, you can just stay."
At this point,
you
I'm
wanted-
expecting Jon-ah
she
to
wanted
turn and
protection.
notice us.
Protection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
So are we gonna move? Because I'm suspecting someone's gonna just turn and notice us if we don't start
feel like
Drifting
they'll notice us
away.
if we do start drifting away.
You just can't be fast. You can't do it fast. That's
You
all.
don't run away.
Is anybody?
Make no noise.
Riley, run it. No,
I look
I have an
around.
idea.
Is anybody
Riley
else?
can run off, and I just have to be like, "Oh no, follow my duck." That's my
Okay,
plan.
there you go.
See,
There you
I have to be like, "What the fuck is my pet?" That's
Good
what I'm.
idea.
That's my.
And you're
that
saying
would-
all this, and
that would-
Riley's already
No.
Riley's already left. It's like
Riley's like, "I'm so done with this situation, so I can just."
You don't think
Mutt has
Jana
also
would
left
notice
with-
the one
I'm
person
doing
with
it
a duck?
quietly.
Mutt has also left off with the duck.
Yeah. I'm just going to follow the animals. I'm following the animals that are making a swift and silent exit.
I think it just makes us look more guilty.
I just start walking.
I'm just
away.
following my animal.
I just walk away.
Following my animal.
I guess
we're gonna-
Yes, I'm following them. I'm not staying there by myself.
Great festival, everyone.
So as you all,
I saw a firework.
Yeah. I heard fireworks.
I heard fireworks.
So as you all disappear from the festival, and you hear the gasps and all of the what possibly happened, and someone gets up onto the stage. They killed Jon-ah! They killed Nathaniel. And they point at you guys as you're promptly walking away. Does anybody look back as they say that?
No, because they're not talking about me.
Oh, they're pointing.
No, they're not talking about me.
I'm like, huh?
They're not talking about me. I didn't kill Nathaniel.
Followed by "Get him!" And then the entire town starts to chase after you guys. Do you break into a run?
Yeah, if the whole town is chasing after us, yes.
I do not want to argue with them. Let's just get out of here.
Yeah, you can't argue with a mob.
Yeah.
So Zephy is by
Bye,
far.
guys.
My name's Zephy. Bye.
My name is Zephy. Bye.
Wait, he did it. He did it. The one that's running away.
Zephy,
It was him.
Zephy just pulled
He
away
can
from
outrun
you
all of us.
Yeah, so they chased up on him.
That's the point.
as the crowd
All right,
turns
let's.
into as the crowd turns into an angry mob. Zephy is just. Literally, the Flash would be very impressed with Zephy at this point. Exactly.
All you do is run.
I don't see how we're the bad ones when Nathaniel was the one who attacked us.
They don't know that.
We can't like.
You had
argue
some
with the
rabble
mob.
rouser
can't
get up on the
argue with
stage
the
and
mob.
accuse you. And with no Nathaniel, and possibly just Dust of Nathaniel,
We can't speak with, nobody can because he's dust.
you can't even do speak with dead on him because he turned to dust.
I don't like this.
Way to go.
I don't like this town either.
So welcome.
As you escape Percy, they're throwing food and vegetables at you.
Great.
Yeah,
Is there anything
tomatoes
food?
are flying.
Wait, anything good?
Yeah, we'll
Can I
grab
try to
the bread
catch
and
something?
shit.
I will let you, if anybody wants to catch something to
Yeah,
eat,
yeah.
I will let you roll a
A meat
dexterity,
pie.
a dex check.
I'll do it for the group. I don't need
No.
food.
What I get?
11.
You got a 15.
15. It was Dex.
I only got
Yep.
18.
11, you catch a
17.
tomato. You catch two
Seven.
tomatoes.
Tomato.
Somebody has an awesome long arm, and you're like, boop, boop. Just pluck them from the air.
Do they look fresh?
They are incredibly fresh. In fact,
I'm
they're
gonna eat them.
like.
Right away.
Right
Hey, they're
away.
really good.
While you're running, those are really
They're
good for
so
runners.
tasty, fresh.
Are they?
There you go.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It's got a lot of electrolytes. It's great.
Really? There's
Yeah.
electrolytes in tomatoes. Awesome. That's good to know.
Yeah, the good for rehydrating too.
I know
So
pickles.
Zephy
I know
would know
pickles have a
about
lot of
this.
electrolytes.
Today I
All
learned.
he does is running,
Pickles.
so.
Pickles have a lot of electrolytes.
The only
That's why
reason
they're
I
still
ever
Yeah, but
learned
you
this
just-
was because of that guy that made the robot that takes a tomato out of a bag and puts it in front of his face so he can eat it. If you guys haven't seen that, I'll pull it up later.
Amazing. So
Fantastic.
Zephy is
We
running.
plug it in
Oh, delicious tomatoes.
Hey, anyone want a tomato?
You just run loops and catch more.
I could.
As you guys are booking it out of town, the townspeople
I'll give
are.
mine to my.
Wait, can dogs eat tomatoes?
I think tomatoes
I
are
don't.
okay.
No.
They're not supposed to eat onions.
They're not supposed to eat grapes either.
No grapes, no garlic.
Much
No
like
chocolate.
a little, preserved. He'll be fine.
Tomatoes.
Oh yeah,
I think they can.
you're right.
So he doesn't
That'd
eat
be
it
fine.
either.
Well, dogs can
He
eat
doesn't need to,
tomatoes.
but he
Sharing
wants
too
to.
much with them can upset their stomach because of the acidity.
Ah.
But he's like me. He's preserved.
Yeah, he's
fine.
preserved.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
And he doesn't need. He doesn't need to eat, but I still want to feed my dog.
Yeah, pretty awesome. Besides, that's kind of.
Hey, have you ever been blue?
Was he chasing in the crowd?
He was not, but it was very funny.
Oh, he wasn't? Oh, damn it.
As Rowan kind of looks back and shouts out, "Have you ever been blue?" All of the townspeople just stop. And they're like, "What?"
Okay,
And then you guys disappear over the hilltop. And you no longer have the townspeople behind you as you have exited
We're
Percy.
blacklisted from there.
I think TNA.
well, I didn't really like that place.
No.
Yeah, there wasn't really much that I liked there.
But I like the blacksmith.
Right. He was a little weird.
I know, but we convinced him to be on our side with the drawing.
Yeah, no,
But
but
you
you
never
didn't do
paid
jack
them.
shit about John.
Did I? Yeah, well, I mean, I never promised the drawing.
Yeah, we never went back and paid them. We just left.
Oh, did we not?
I thought we did a copy.
I thought we paid him.
Yeah.
Oh, you did a copy.
Yeah, we did a copy.
Drawing.
Never realized we actually gave it to them.
Yeah. I thought so.
The
I
plan
believe
was
you
to
did.
give them a copy.
Well,
Yeah, right.
I'm sure it'll be in the comments. So,
Yeah, we gave the copy to somebody else.
Was that fee?
oh goodness gracious, that was awesome. So you have all upset an entire town as you have now left Percy and are back out into.
We just have like one normal day.
Maybe they shouldn't raise a necromancer. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
We did have a normal day.
I mean, that's normal for us.
Why would they be excited about having a necromancer?
Well, I don't think they knew about the
Yeah, they
necromancer
didn't know
part.
he was
They
thought
just
he
knew
was
the
gonna be a
wizard
fireball.
guy.
Yeah.
I see.
They do love Fireball. In that
Yeah.
game.
He-
You know
he
what?
pivoted
Something
from
about
it.
A
healing.
town after Maller's hurt.
Something about healing is you just have to be okay with people being wrong about it.
We should go back there later and see if they have a statue of him.
Even if the whole town.
You want to go back?
Like later.
In a couple months.
Oh no.
They're not going to remember us.
Yeah, they are.
They'll remember me.
I can go back with a different.
Oh yeah,
You can do what now?
can sneak
Nothing.
in.
Oh.
I can't do anything.
Wow.
I can't do anything.
Do you have an inspiration token?
I don't.
Then now you do. That was great. There's so many layers there. I'm like,
I can't do anything.
yes.
If they have a statue of him, I might have to smite it.
Yeah, so
Again?
let's go back.
That's what got us into trouble in the first place.
That's not what got us into
I
trouble.
didn't
Whoever
like
found out
place.
about it is
We
what
didn't
got
even
us
stay
into
in
trouble.
the tavern because we didn't like that place.
Yeah, but we
So why do we have to go? But you don't have to prove to people that you're good, even if they don't think so.
that's
Oh, I wasn't
that's
thinking
not why I
that.
want to go back.
People can be wrong.
I was thinking mayhem.
I just want to smite
Yeah,
evildoers.
if they have a statue, we can knock it over.
Yeah. You can have a statue to a necromancer.
Is this what Tiana is telling you to do?
Yes. Tiana Ebor's necromancer.
Is TNA in the room with us?
so.
What?
Is TNA
Like,
in the room with us right
you
now?
can't steal my track.
Tiana's always in the room with us.
Is Tiana here right now? Are you talking to Tiana right now?
I'm pretty sure Tiana is against necromancers, therefore I have to smite the statue.
Oh, true, because she wants to keep all the dead
Yeah,
ones.
exactly.
You're right. She would be against necromancers.
I believe you're the only one without inspiration.
That whole conversation was worthy, so
Everybody was winning. So I was like, I still have a token. Who doesn't have one?
it.
The entire conversation was fantastic. Is Tiana in the room with us right now? Thank you all. That was awesome.
Now I'm laughing too much. I have to.
You have all escaped the town, and you are now to the east of it.
The worst town ever.
What would you like to do? So you do have an opportunity to circle back to the spot where you had found the necromancer to
Right.
investigate anything there if you were interested,
No.
or you
I
can
am.
continue
Oh,
on.
yeah, we should do that.
Yeah, how did he collect all the dust?
Yeah,
Something
like,
bad.
who did?
Care.
Because they framed us. That's why I care. I mean,
They
Maybe.
didn't really frame us.
Oh, I have a hypothesis. I think the person that gathered the dust is the person who put Jon-ah in the
could be.
shed.
Could be.
I think dust
That's why I want to look.
fair. And also, it'd be really hard to collect dust, so they might have done it magically. It would be important to know if there's any.
I think someone's got it out for us, which is why we
They
should
were
look.
smart enough to time the guy, so they know stuff.
I think it's worth looking.
They were smart enough to time the guy. That's right.
Is there any other town that we can annoy on our way?
No, we're just east of.
You're just east of Percy right now. After they all got confused with
Yeah.
Blue.
No. But like like we need another destination in addition to going to check out this stuff.
Yeah.
Is there another town that we want to head to?
So you
I
would
figure
be,
we'd be heading towards the bridge. I
Right.
don't know what else is over there.
you would still be continuing through there. There are towns on the way, but you're eventually going to reach Arlen,
Texas.
nice Arlen territory.
Is that a real place?
No, the people.
King of the Hill.
King of the Hill. I don't know if it's a real place or not. No.
So
It's where they live in King of the Hill.
the town that is right between the peaks here is called Lauren, and that is Arlen territory. That's a wee bit of a hike. There are still towns on the way, depending on how much you diverge of picking
Probably
safety
stop at another
versus.
town. We still could use the money and things,
Yeah, but
which was our main reason for going to Percy.
right. Well,
That didn't work out.
we fucked up there. Or no, we didn't fuck up. Somebody else fucked us.
All right, so first back to where the necromancer was, and then onwards.
The site of the smiting.
You guys really want to go back there?
Yeah, because someone's out to get us.
Just keep running. It's fine. We'll catch up with you later.
All right, see you.
I want to know who's out to get us.
You catch me.
With how much you sleep?
Riley, watch my back.
Maybe Mutt can figure out something.
I mean, it's worth looking
Fine,
at
let's
no matter
go.
what.
Whatever.
What is your opinion?
Lauren.
Out of character, Mutt is my DM. Please give us something. Out of character.
Oh, I was about to say, I was like, that's kind of why you have pets, right?
Yeah,
Talk to the DM directly.
yeah.
I mean, nobody has channeled divinity or anything like that. So.
I'm out of ideas, Mutt.
It seems like a good idea to go, so let's go.
Yeah.
Well, I'll give you a reminder, since it has been quite a while. Obviously not for our viewers, because it'll be a different cadence. But for all of you, I will give you a reminder of last session, where Jon-ah was thrown into, or the Leartran was thrown into the well, and eventually it sounded as if the Leartran had escaped from the well. I believe there was a little bit of confirmation that there was
Tunnels.
potentially tunnels. I believe that would have been indicated by when you guys talked to the tavern owner, where there was kind of like that kind of hint, as it were, which I remember the checks were probably successful on that. So likely there was some sort of tunnel system, but you do have a little bit of a mystery on your hands of Jon-ah and Thaniel and the sawmill, not the sawmill, the regular mill, whatever a grinding mill is.
Some grain.
Grain mill? There we go. And then the shed. Obviously, the shed didn't have anything interesting besides the chained up.
It had a lot of interesting
Blood
stuff in
leading
it.
up to it. Time. Angry
okay.
man.
Well, yeah, then we can go back to the mill and see if there's
Now
any
there's a hole.
tunnels.
Hole in the back of the shed.
Or do we want to try to find one of those tunnels? Or do we want to just walk away? Presenting a lot of
I
things.
say we look at the site of the smiting and then look for anything else.
Smiting.
It would be nice to go in the
Let's try to
tunnels and get
smite.
all our weapons back. So you threw them all down the well.
They were all my weapons.
We just go through the tunnels.
I had a bunch of javelins. I didn't throw anybody else's weapons.
You threw not fair. You took my time and threw it, but that was not my weapon.
You
You're
wasted
saying
his
he
time.
wasted stuff.
Beat you to it. Beat you to it.
You already
Well,
got
that's your hand.
inspiration.
Sprinkle a little bit of time.
I throw it in your face.
I'm not a Leartran.
Just making sure.
Just testing. Yeah.
Okay, and you still don't know what I am, I guess.
Nobody really knows what you are.
Did we try garlic with him?
No.
Gotta get some garlic.
Okay. Got anything silver?
No.
Okay.
Where are we off to?
The mill, yeah.
Checking the smiting zone.
Oh, we're gonna go back to the site of the smite.
Site
Yeah.
smite.
Site of smite.
Citrus mate?
All right. Well, if we're going to go back to check out the site of smites, we will end that episode here then.
Oh,
And we will get ready for the site of smite. Dun, dun, dun. Either way, thanks for tuning in, and Renegades roll out.